Hello, this is Tony Heller from RealClimateScience.com. Albert Einstein said, "Blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth." In 1995, the New York Times said, "At the most likely rate of sea level rise, some experts say most of the beaches on the east coast of the United States would be gone in 25 years. No serious scientist would have predicted that most of the beaches on the east coast would be gone by the year 2020. Sea level has risen 400 feet over the last 20,000 years, and we still have lots of beaches. The sand moves to wherever the current shoreline is located. The beach in La Jolla, California is covered with sand during the summer, but during the winter the sand disappears. Large waves during the winter wash the sand away, and then the sand comes back the next summer. The New York Times is trying to deceive their readers with a fake appeal to authority. In 2013, Barack Obama tweeted this: "Sea levels are rising due to climate change, potentially threatening U.S. cities. We have to act on climate." Barack Obama was making an appeal to his own authority, claiming that he could control sea level.
And I am absolutely certain that generations from now, we will be able to look back and tell our children this was the moment when the rise of the oceans began to slow and our planet began to heal.
Barack Obama won the election, so apparently the majority of voters liked hearing such ridiculous nonsense. Obama was quite different from King Canute 1,000 years ago. King Canute took his subjects down to the sea so that they could see for themselves that government does not control sea level. Mr. Sampson responded to Barack Obama's ridiculous tweet about sea level. He said, "Will deniers who live in these cities only believe when the water is up to the front door of their own homes?" Apparently, Barack Obama is one of those deniers because he now owns about $30 million worth of mansions on the beach in Massachusetts and Hawaii. His mansion on Martha's Vineyard is listed as one of the world's best homes. It's on 29 acres, has 7 bedrooms, and 8.5 bathrooms. Barack Obama's home could easily have housed all 50 migrants sent to Martha's Vineyard from Florida. But instead, the very wealthy community of Martha's Vineyard called in the National Guard and got the immigrants removed. Martha's Vineyard had signs up saying, "All are welcome here. Hate has no business here." That was until they had to deal with actual immigrants. But getting back to sea level at Massachusetts, it's rising more slowly now than it was 70 years ago. The most famous beach near Obama's mansion is at Provincetown. This is what the beach looked like in 1995, and this is what it looks like now. You can see that the beach is larger now than it was in 1995. The New York Times article was their typical fake news based on an appeal to authority. And it's pretty clear that Barack Obama doesn't actually believe any of the nonsense he promotes about sea level. You can't purchase $30 million worth of mansions on a $400,000 salary, so we might infer that climate fraud pays extremely well for its participants. Toto's been pulling back the curtain on this massive scam for the past 14 years. You can visit him, Kyrie Caesar, Toki, and Upla on the web at RealClimateScience.com.